Welcome back to video number 6 about natural birth, conversations on natural birth. I'm Mia White and I'm the author of the book Beautifully Born, Empowering Women for Natural Birth. And in this video, it's the third video where we talk about preparing our body for birth. It's exciting. For me personally, I have only a couple of weeks left and I will be birthing Vienna. And I know that as labor starts, it's very important that I remember how to breathe and how to relax my body. So let's talk about that for a little bit so that we don't go into labor and work with a fear pain cycle, which makes our body tense up. When we feel the sensations of contractions, that can many times be a natural response. We tense up rather than relax. And when we tense up, we work against birth rather than with and for birth. We need to know how to relax. So part of the relaxation is starting our muscle relaxation from the top of our head and to the bottom of our feet. But I have found that there are such keys in relaxing my facial muscles and my shoulders. And this is how I think about it. The jaw tenses up many times when the rest of our body tenses up. So I always try to relax my jaw muscles when a contraction starts to hit, or when I feel this intense sensation of the labor process. So I relax my forehead, my temples. I can close my eyes. It's very relaxing. You close your eyes and you let your jaw hang loose, and you do it intentionally. And then your neck, you make sure that your neck is loose and soft, and you make sure that your shoulders are not up here tensing up, but that they are hanging loose. And you make sure that you're mobile. And even during the contraction, it's very important that our legs are not stiff, our body is not rigid. The contraction is not something to survive, it's something to float through like on a wave. So when the contraction builds, for example, to lean onto something like a tabletop or a windowsill, and to keep our knees bent, and to rock, and to make sure that we keep loose and fluid, like our whole body just keep it loose and fluid, even over the most intense part, the crest of the wave of a contraction, to stay moving. It's incredible. It will even actually, during the last part of the labor, which we will talk about later, but it's almost like it catches the contraction off guard. And because the baby descends with so much more ease when we are not rigid and tense, the contractions aren't even as long or intense if we are able to stay moving and stay fluid. So as we are opening our mouth and relaxing our jaw, it's very interesting how the door of the mouth and the door of the vagina is like they're connected, or our pelvis, it's like it's connected. So when we open up here, we open up here. And when we breathe well here, the baby descends smoother here, and it helps our whole body relax. So let's talk about breathing just for a short minute, because what I have seen in movies that many times portray birth, I don't like or agree with that. I think it paints a picture for women that is maybe not the best, because we see a lot of hyperventilation. The breathing during labor and birth is a very relaxed breathing. It will get more intense as we get close to pushing the baby out, for sure, and we'll talk about that later too. But let's understand that the breathing is more like the breathing during sleep, when the breathing happens naturally. So when we relax our bodies and we breathe, and we let our abdomen rise as we take our breaths in and our breaths out. We don't force our breathing. We just try to really stay loose and fluid as we breathe in and out. And we do it gently and softly. And what helps women and what helps me many times is to actually ooze out a sound, like a vowel sound. And you will hear women, I encourage you to watch natural birth videos, home birth videos, and you can observe women as they make sounds during, you can even sing, but you can make like the oozing sound of just and you will hear women doing this, and it's beautiful. You can even use words when you make your sound during breathing, and you can speak to your baby and you can say come, come. You can say come, welcome, welcome. And you just stay in that kind of mode, and you do your breathing all throughout the crest of the wave of the contraction. You keep your breathing very smooth and soft. And yeah, we will talk about the more intense parts of the labor and the pushing in later videos, and how the breathing with it will adjust to that. But the relaxation of your body and the breathing, it counteracts fear. It helps you to relax and to rest. And during the whole process, and your baby will feel safe because you are not tensing up, giving in to fear, or resisting birth. Anyway, welcome back to the next video. We're going to talk about how to prepare our environment for birth. See you later.